All right, what's up everybody? Brad here with the Money Dad channel. In this video I want to talk about Facebook, that's stock ticker FB, because we've got a price target on this stock significantly higher than where we're at right now, and the price action is looking good for that price prediction. So I wanted to go over it again, and last time I made a video on this was almost 2 weeks ago now, right here, Facebook stock analysis for 2021, because this is a pretty big chart pattern on this chart, and I think it's going to take a good chunk of 2021 to play out. So this is kind of a long-term, or at least a long medium-term play here. So I want to show you guys what's going on, because it is playing out in the direction that we want it to right now. So it's already confirmed the entry point, and it's on its way towards the price target. So I want to show you guys what I'm talking about there. So this candlestick right here is today. So we're having a nice day, up 1.5% when the overall stock market is, the S&P 500 is flat. The small caps are down 1.5%. Meanwhile, Facebook, along with the other mega cap stocks, are up today. So, and Facebook has had a really good run over the last, month or so, and especially the last, week or 2 weeks. So let's zoom out a little bit and show you guys this chart pattern that we talked about 2 weeks ago. Right, so what we're talking about here is a bull pennant starting at the lows back in March 2020, the pandemic lows, right? The crash that we had, that created, or that bottoming out right there started our flagpole. We've been just tracing all the way up, and we peaked in August of 2020, and we've been chopping sideways since then, right? We've been kind of consolidating. We had this massive bull run, and now we've been consolidating sideways, not really making any grounds up or down, right? And we've been creating this wedge smaller and smaller until we got a breakout one direction or the other, right? This could have broke out to the downside through this line or to the upside through this line. Well, we had a breakout, okay? And I said when I made that video, it was right after this breakout, maybe a couple of days after, I said I wanted to see one of two things. I wanted to keep heading higher and break through an all-time high, and our all-time high was set back here in August of 2020, back at $304. It looks like 304, maybe 305, somewhere in that range. So I wanted to break through that all-time high, or I wanted to come down, retest this blue line right here, this resistance line, retest it, bounce off, and then head up. Well, we've done both of those. We came back, we retested it, perfectly bounced off of it. I mean, you couldn't have done that any better, right? Came down, turned right back around right when we got to that blue line, and now we are above the previous all-time highs. So we have met both of my requirements to enter a position on this stock. I think this thing looks fantastic going forward to continue to play out this price target based on this chart pattern. And this price target is pretty big because this chart pattern is pretty big. So if we trace up, we look at the price target that we made in that last video, you can see it is way up there. We're all the way up at $420, $420, very nice. And it's supposed to play out, or it's projected to play out all the way through the middle of August. So we've got a few months ahead of us, about 4 months ahead of us on this price target. Hey, it's not going to be perfect, and we might not even get there, but it might take a month or two less than that. It might take a month or two more than that. This is just a prediction based on probabilities. I'm not saying this is exactly what Facebook is going to do. I'm saying there's a pretty good probability based off of this chart pattern that this is what it's going to do. And if we keep trekking up at this pace, I would take profits along the way. Pull a little bit off the table once we, every time we make a nice move higher, maybe we trek up 10%, take a couple shares off the table, lock in some of those profits, because we got a long way to go, and we might not make it all the way there. We might get halfway there, and then, it pulls back for the next 6 months. So it does not ever hurt to take profits off the table, right? So it's totally up to you guys how you want to play that. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to do anything with your money. This is just my opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. But if it were my money, and it will be my money soon. I'm not in this position yet, but I'm about to. I might get in today, actually, or tomorrow. But when it's my money, I will probably look to take profits off the table as we climb up and probably exit. I'll be looking at the chart as we approach this price target up here and look for, how bullish does it look? Does it look like we're going to be consolidating for a while from here, or are we going to pull back hard from here? If I think either of those are the case, I'll probably take all my money off the table at that point and move on to a different opportunity, right? Because I want to keep making money with my money. I don't want it to sit in a stock that's consolidating for the next 6 months. So that's what I've got for Facebook, guys. It looks super bullish here, and I think it's going to be super bullish for most of 2021. So if you are in this stock, congratulations. You've made some good money over the last month or so, or maybe 2 months. And I think you're going to do pretty well here in 2021 for the rest of 2021 as well. And if you're not, do your own research, do your due diligence before considering a position in this stock. Do not make your move based off of this video alone. But I will say, I do think this is looking like a good investment for 2021. Okay, that's what I got, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button for me. If you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe to the channel. Why not? It's not going to hurt you. You're going to see more videos like this. I do stock chart pattern analysis in most of my videos, almost all of my videos. We make predictions based on the patterns that we see on these charts. Sometimes I get into the Fibonacci's a little bit and a few other things. I like to use TradingView in my videos. So if you like TradingView, I like to show off some of the features in it in my videos. So come along for the ride, guys. We're having fun with this thing. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks. Bye.